The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 26th Chapter, Text number 4, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on December 16th, 1974, in Bombay, India.
As is pastime, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, the greatest of the great, accepted the subtle material energy, which is invested with the three material modes of nature, and which is related with Vishnu.
Saisha praviting sukshma, daiving gunaving vibhu, yadichaya upagatam, habbapaddata leelaya. So, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as he said, that Sambhavami Atmaya, Sambhavami Atmaya. Krishna and the living entities, both of them are the same quality. But when the living entities come in this material world, he is forced by the Prakriti, by the material nature. But when Krishna comes, he is not forced, but by his free will, Yadichya, Upagatam. Yadichya Upagatam, Ambapatata Lila. Sometimes the Mayavadi philosophers, they also take the living entities within this material world as Lila. That is not Lila. Lila refers to the pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody says that the living entity has come in this material world for Leela. The Vaishnava philosophers not agree that. It is contradictory. Krishna saying that when I come, Jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata. Bhutthana dharmas. We should not accept Krishna's coming within this material world and our coming in this material in the same process. Krishna comes as he is. He does not change. And because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Almighty, even if he comes within this material world, the material qualities do not affect him. That is, Isharam. Just like a physician, a doctor, medical man, he goes to the hospital to treat the infected patients. So, he is not affected by the infection. He has not such precautionary measures, or he is so equipped to it that he is not infected with the disease. So that that is stated in the Bhagavatam, Etat Isanam Ishash. That is Isha. Isha means the controller. Rather than if something infectious come in touch with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, it becomes purified. Tiryosam nadosha, it is said. Another example can be given, just like the sun shines absorb water in from urine or any infectious place, any filthy place, the sun absorbs the water. But the sun is not infected because it is very powerful. Similarly, if you try to absorb water from the urine, then you will be infected. That is called Sita Isasya Isanam. In those who are devotees, they are not infected by the three modes of material nature. Here, many times repeated this verse of Bhagavad Gita. Māncabhya vicharini bhakti yogena ja sevate tagunan samathitta etan brahma bhuyaya kalvat. So, in ordinary living entities, those who are devotees, they are not infected by the three modes of material nature. How we can expect the Supreme Lord can be infected by the three modes of material nature? That is not possible. This is not, even from ordinary argument, it cannot be accepted. Krishna, on Krishna's incarnation, there are hundreds and thousands of incarnation. Ramadi murtishu kalani amena tishtan nana avataram akarat bhuvani shukyantu. Krishna sang samavava paramapumane govindavadi purusham tavan mayan. Krishna has innumerable expansions. Ramadi, Lord Ramchandra is also Krishna's expansion. Ramadi Murtishu Kala. Kala means expansion of the expanse. Just like I have given this example many times, the original candle and you ignite another candle, that is second candle, and from the second, from the third, the fourth. In this way, all the candles, although you say this is first candle, second candle, third candle, fourth candle, but they are all equally powerful. So far candle power is concerned, they are equally the same. Similarly, Krishna's incarnation, Krishna is the origin. Krishna is the Bhagavan self, the origin person, Adi Purusha. Govindam Adi Purusam Tavaham Bhajami. Still, the expansion of Krishna, that's like the first expansion is Balaram, then Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Niruddha, there's Narayan, again Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Niruddha, then Mahavishnu, then from Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and Garbhodakshay Vishnu to Tiradakshay Vishnu. From Tiradakshay Vishnu, there are innumerable expansions, Paramatma expansion, Ishara Sarvabhutana Viddesha Dhiratati. In this way, there is, the Srimad Bhagavatam says, expansion of Krishna are so many, just like incessant waves in the river or in the ocean. So that is one status of expansion. And another expansion is the Jivata. We are also expansion. In the Purana, it is said, Sangsha and Vivinna. The Vivinna expansion, they are also innumerable jivas. We are also expansion of Krishna. But Sangsha and Vivinna. The Vivinna expansion they are minute. And the sound's expansion, they are vibhu, unlimited. So in this way, we have to understand the distinction between samsa and vibundan. When samsa expansion comes within this material world, he remains vibhu or prabhu. And the vibundan's expansion is always anu, very small, or a servant. One is prabhu and the other is servant. One is vibhu and the other is anu. So the anu, vibundan's jiva, when he comes within this material world, he becomes entire, or he is that jyoti. In the previous verse we have studied jyoti. Vibundansa living into here also jyoti. Just like spark. The original fire is also fire. And the spark, fire, there is also fire. Quality the same. But the spark, when falls down on your cloth, it can burn a little post. Similarly, if the whole fire comes, then you become burned into pieces. The same example again, the sun and the sunshine. Sunshine is combination, a small particle of shining molecule. Similarly, we are also the same spark. Vipachadeva hi dasam taravabhuketya vipayat. So, Krishna and his expansion, they are all the same. And we, Vibundan's jiva, we are very small. Therefore, our condition is different from Krishna. Krishna is not infected by the material qualities, but we become infected. Namang karmani nimpanti, nami karma phalispriha. It is said in the Bhagavad. The activities in this material world, Krishna remains unaffected. But we, being a small particle, we become infected by the qualities. Tirhi gunavai bhavai. So those who are too much infected by these material qualities, they cannot understand Krishna. Naham prakasa sarvasya yogamaya samardhita. They think that Krishna and we are the same, but that is not the fact. Avajananti manamura manasing tanuma. Because Krishna comes as human being, we may think that Krishna is as good as I am. No, that should not. Krishna is Vibhu and we are Onu. Krishna is master and we are servant. That is our eternal relationship. You should not forget that. And Saiva Prakritim Shukshang Deving Gunamaying Vibhu. Prakriti, this Prakriti is also Krishna. Krishna, the Supreme Powerful, he can utilize the Prakriti as he likes. He is not controlled by Prakriti. But we are controlled by Prakriti. Because he is Vibhu, Vibhu means great. So you cannot say great, māyā or Prakriti is greater than Krishna. You cannot say. Then God is not great. If something is greater than God, then you cannot say God is great. If you accept this, that there is no more greater identity than Krishna, then you can say Krishna is great Krishna cannot be entrapped. Nurang Mahatang Tatra. If you are smaller, then you can be overpowered by the great. If you are not, if your strength is lesser than another man, say two wrestlers, if one wrestler is more powerful, he can defeat the other wrestler. Therefore, here it is saying, the Vibhu, Krishna is Vibhu, and if he is covered by Maya, that's the Mayavadi philosopher thinks that when God comes within this material world, he is also covered by Maya. He is not covered by. If Maya is greater than Krishna, then Maya can cover Krishna. But that is not the path. Krishna says, Mama Maya. That means, Mame was a Prabhudanti Maya me tang taranti. If one surrenders to Krishna, then he becomes free from the clutches of Maya. How Krishna can be caught by Maya? This is contradiction. If anyone surrenders to Krishna, he becomes free from the influence of Maya, simply by surrendering. Then how Krishna can be influenced by Maya? It is common sense. By surrendering to Krishna, by becoming a devotee of Krishna, you become free from the clutches of Maya. Mami was a Prabhupada, simply by surrendering. Maya me tang saranti. But never think that Krishna, the Mayavadi thinks like that we are one. Krishna and we are one. Yes, we are one in quality. The same thing, just like the fire and the spark. One in burning capacity. In the small spark of the fire, it can burn. So we are one in the spiritual quality, but in quantity we are different. Name itself, Vibhu Kanoni. This is very nice verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Mame was a Prabhupada Maya me dansan. In another verse is there, Apashat Purusham Purnam Māyā tat apasrayam. Bhakti Jogi na manasi sammak pranihate amale. Vasudev was there when he was instructed by his spiritual master Narad Muni to write Srimad Bhagavatam. At that time, by Bhakti Yoga meditation, he could see the Supreme Personality of Godhead and this Māyā also. But it is said, Māyā jadad apasrayam. Māyā is situated in the backside without any influence upon Krishna. Under the control. So Māyā is always control. Krishna is the controller of Māyā. In another place, in the Brahma Samhita, it is said, Sisti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Reka Chai Vajasa Bhorani Vibharti Durga. Durga is the material energy. And she has got immense power. Sisti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti. She is controlling this creation of this whole universe, history, and cities, maintenance, and pralaya. Three things she is controlling. She is so powerful. Sisti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Reka Chaiva Jasan Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga. The Durga Shakti, material energy, She is so powerful, but it is working chaiva, just like shadow. Shadow has no independent capacity. It is dependent on the substance and shadow. So Krishna is the substance, and the power derived from Krishna, partially exhibited by the Durvasa. In the Upanishad also it is said that natasya karyam karanancha vidyate natasya samam avikascha drishyate. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, he has nothing to do. Natasya karyam karanancha vidyate. Natasya samam. Nobody is equal to him. Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Matta paratarang narnya kaschi. There is nothing superior than me. The Supreme. In Srimad Bhagavatam also it is said, Om Namo Bhagavati Vāsadi māyā. Sattam param dhivan. That is the Supreme Truth. All the Shastras will say that Krishna, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has got different expansions, unlimited. Although Krishna is one, but he can expand himself into many, many myriads. Advaita Achyute Anadi Ananta Rupa. Ananta Rupa. And each Rupam is acting in some universe. Just like at this time, here you find darkness in Bombay. But the sun is present in all his divine phases and all over the world. Sun rises in the morning at, says, 7 o'clock. So, this 7 o'clock to next 7 o'clock, in evening 7 o'clock, you'll find if you immediately take in conversation. Somewhere it is 7 o'clock, somewhere it is 12 o'clock, somewhere it is 6 o'clock, somewhere it is. All the time formula of the sun is present. Although we are saying there is no sun. Similarly, Krishna is present throughout the whole universe. In some feature, in one universe you'll find Krishna is taking birth, Janmashtami. And some universe you'll see Krishna is playing with the covered boys. Somewhere in this way. Therefore it is called Nitya Lila. Nitya Lila means the Janmashtami Lila is going on permanently, somewhere around. That which is called Lila, Jadiksha. So this is a great science, Krishna science, Krishna Tattva. So we have to learn from the authorized Vedic literature about Krishna. That is required in the human life, because if we simply understand the truth about Krishna, Dharma Karma Cheva Dibbam, which are divine, transcendental. If you try to understand, and if you become fortunate to understand the divine nature of Krishna's Lila, then you become liberal. Taptadi Hangapunarjanano Ethi Māyā Tito. This Hanka philosophy of Kapil Dev is explained in this way to understand Krishna. Krishna Jadikshaya Bhagatam Ambakadata Lila. Krishna is Lila. And our coming here is not Lila. We are false. We are false. karmana daivadattrena deha upapati. And Krishna's body is Satchidananda Vigraha. Krishna's body is not material. Even if we think it is material, still it is Satchidananda Vigraha. Just like one can argue that here is Krishna's form, it is made of stone. How it is Satchidananda Vigraha. But if you know the nature of Krishna, even he appears as stone, still he is Satchidananda Vigraha. How? Because the stone is also energy of Krishna. That is said in the Upanishad. Yatasya karyam karanancha vidyate natasya sama adhikaschati parasya shakti vividaiva svet. So the stone is also another energy of Krishna. Another energy of Krishna, as Krishna is all-powerful, he can utilize his energy in any way. He can utilize his energy in any way, just like an electrician. He knows how to utilize the electricity for the refrigerator and the heater. Although the heating process is just opposite of the cooling process. We see opposite. Similarly, material nature and spiritual nature is opposite. But the same way, the electricity utilized for heating and electricity utilized for cooling. The energy is the same, but it is the manipulation of the engineer which can turn heat into cold or cooling. Therefore, for Krishna there is no material nature. Everything is spiritual nature. Even Krishna appears as material form, as stone, as metal. Still, one who knows Krishna, he can derive Krishna's favor from any form. Otherwise, the devotees are recommended to worship the deity in the temple. So, do you think that the acharyas and the shastras have advised them to waste their time by worshipping a stone? It is all recommended by the acharyas. Big acharyas, just like Ramanujacharya. He established hundreds of temples all over India. Lakshmi Narayan temple, especially the Ramanuja Sampradaya. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sampradaya established hundreds of temples, Radha Krishna, big acharya. Do you mean to say they did mistake? As some people of India, they say, there is no need of worshipping in the temple. No. Why not need? Acharya upasanam, that is recommended. Yeah. Acharyas, they have established temples. Many hundreds of thousands of temples of Vishnu Mandir. So this should be worshipped. Otherwise, Uttaram, Mahajanajina Gadatsapantha, if you do not follow acharyas, then tadvidhi pranipatena paripasnena sevaya upadakshanti tadjnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. The acharyas are tattvadarshi. They know how to make you devotee. Therefore they have prescribed. And Krishna, in his any condition, right, he is Satchidananda Vigraha. Ishara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadi Radhi Govinda Sarvakarana Karana. You try to understand Krishna. You try to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Try to understand your relationship and act accordingly. Then your life will be successful. Otherwise you are wasting your time. Thank you very much.